Welcome back to part 15, our final part for our Myriad journey. We are going to start off in round 107 with color C and starting in any chain 2 corner space. We will single crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and single crochet in that same corner space. Chain 3, 2, 3. We'll skip the first stitch, which could be slightly hidden. Single crochet in that next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip one stitch, single crochet in the next. And then for 4 times in a row, we will chain 3, skip one stitch, single crochet in the next. So that's 1 time, chain 3, skip 1, single crochet. That's twice, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, single crochet. That's 3 times, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, single crochet. So that should be 1 chain 5 and 4 chain 3s in between single crochet with a skip stitch under each of those chains. So that whole set we will do 22 times along the side. So starting with a chain 5, 4, 5, skip one stitch, single crochet, and then the 4 chain 3s, skipping a stitch and single crochet. So I'll meet you at the next corner. So after the 22 repeats, you should end up with 3 stitches left before the corner. We will chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip one stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, and skip this last stitch. And then we can go ahead and work our corner again with that single crochet, chain 7, 5, 6, 7, and single crochet in that same corner, chain 2 space, chain 3, skip that first stitch, single crochet in the next, and then we're ready for our 22 repeats of the chain 5, skip 1, single crochet, and then 4 of the chain 3, skip 1, single crochet. So you can continue to work your way around all 4 sides, and I'll see you back here at the end. So finishing up my 4th side, I'm at the last 3 stitches before the corner. So we chain 5, skip one stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, and skip the last stitch, and we can go ahead and join to our beginning stitch of this round and fasten off. Round 108 with color D. We will be skipping all of the chain 3 spaces and the single crochet from last round, 107. So we're going to start in any of the chain 7 corner spaces with a series of double crochet and chain 2. So we'll start with a double crochet in the chain 7 corner space, chain 2, and we'll do that 3 times. So that's our first double crochet, second double crochet, chain 2, and third double crochet, chain 2, and 1 more double crochet in that corner. So there should be 4 double crochets in the corner space separated by chain 2 spaces. In the next chain 5 space from round 107, we will do double crochet, chain 2 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. Next, we are going to work into round 106. So on mine, it's this darker blue round. We're going to work behind the chain 3 spaces. So we're going to miss this first chain 3 space. We're going to work into the next skipped stitch from round 106, but working behind the chain 3 space. So we're going to make a tip puff 5 stitch in there. So it's the yarn over, go insert into the stitch and pull up a loop. So there's 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 5 loops. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop for 9 loops. And last time, yarn over, pull up a loop for 11 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through all loops except for the last one. So we have 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. So that's our tip puff 5. Chain 1, and in this next skip stitch we're going to do another tip 5, tip puff 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, pull through almost all the loops. Yarn over, pull through those last 2. Chain 2, and then we're ready to work this set of 4 double crochet, chain 2 in this next chain 5 space. So this is our second repeat, the double crochet, chain 2, so this is my second one, third, and fourth in that chain 5 space, and then skipping that first missed stitch, working into the second one behind the chain 3, we'll make that tip puff 5. So it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1, and into the next skip stitch, another tip puff 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2. We'll do that a total of 22 times. So I have 2 finished here. I'll do 20 more and I'll meet you back just before our next corner. So I'm close to my next corner here. I finished the 22 repeats. We need to double crochet in that next chain 5 space. Chain 2, we'll do that 3 times. There's number 3. And we'll place 1 more double crochet in that chain 5 space. And then working into the chain 7 corner, just as we did at the beginning, we will do the same thing, double crochet, chain 2. So working into that chain 7 corner space, we will double crochet, chain 2, we'll do that 3 times. It's my third one, and a double crochet, and then working into the next chain 5 space, we'll start those 22 repeats again with our double crochet chain 2s in the chain 5 spaces and our tip puff 5 behind those the second and third chain 3 spaces. So you can work your way around all 4 sides, and I'll see you back at the end of this round. So I've made my way around all 4 sides, and I'm just going to finish that last set of 4 double crochet with the chain 2 in between. It's 2, 3, and 4, no chain 2. So we should have those 22 repeats with those sets of 4 double crochet and the 2 tip puff stitches in between for a total of 96 double crochet on each side with 88 tip puff, 22 chain 1 spaces, and 115 chain 2 spaces. So we can go ahead and join to that first double crochet in that first corner to fasten off this round. Round 109 using color B. We are going to start with these where the puff stitches are just before any corner. We will be skipping all double crochets from last round. So we're going to pull that puff stitch through that chain 3 space to the front, and we will work a front post half double crochet. So inserting the hook around the back of that tip puff, yarn over first, insert the hook around the back of that tip puff, pull the yarn through, and complete our half double crochet for the front post half double crochet. We will chain 1. We'll skip the chain 1 space. We'll pull that next tip puff through to work another front post half double crochet around it. Now we want to work into this next available stitch from round 106. So where we worked those tip puff last round, we want to work into that next skip stitch, and we're going to do a treble. So yarn over twice. We want to work in front of our previous round, so pulling that stitch to the front to complete our treble crochet. We're going to skip the chain 2 space. That's after the tip puff. And of course skipping that double crochet, and we're going to work 4 double crochet into that next chain 2 space. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the next chain 2 space, we're going to work a set of 2 double crochet with the chain 3 and 2 more double crochet in that same chain 2 space. And then 2 double crochet in this next chain 2 space. We're going to treble crochet in the free chain 3 space here just before the corner. So of round 107, we want to work in front of round 108. So make our treble in there. Three double crochet in this next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, which should bring us to that corner space. And in the corner, we will do the 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet, and then 3 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So after that treble around our corner, we have 3 double crochet, we have 2 double, chain 3, 2 double in the corner space, and then 3 more double crochet. Then we're ready for the treble on this side. So again, working in front of round 108 into that chain 3 space of 107, we'll make our treble. Then 2 double crochet in this next chain 2 space. 1, 2. Then we'll do the 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, and and 4. Okay, so now we're ready to start what will be our repeat along the side. So we're going to make the treble crochet in round 106 in that skip stitch before the tip puff stitches, working in front of the other rounds. So our treble crochet, we'll pull the tip puff to the front through that chain 3 space, making that front post half double crochet around the tip puff. Chain 1 and pulling the next tip puff to the front, we'll make another front post half double crochet around it. And then get ready to treble crochet in that next skip stitch of round 106, working in front of the previous rounds. Four double crochet in that next chain 2 space of the double crochets, so skipping the chain 2 after the tip puff. So 4 double crochet in here, 3 and 4, 2 double crochet, chain 3 in that next chain 2 space, and 2 double crochet in that same chain 2 space, followed by 4 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. 2, 3, and 4. So we will do that repeat 21 times. So that treble on either side in that skip stitch on either side of those tip puffs, pull the tip puffs through the chain 3 space to work front post half double crochets with the chain 1 in between, and then our 4 double crochet, 2 double, chain 3, 2 double, and 4 double crochet. So we'll work that repeat 21 times, and I'll see you close to the next corner. So I've worked my way around the first side and ended my 21 repeats just before that last set of 2 tip puff stitches. we need to do that treble crochet in that skip stitch before the puff stitches. And then as we started our round, we'll do that front post half double crochet around the tip puff, chain 1, pull the next tip puff to the front, and work another front post half double crochet around there. And then this time we want to make the treble crochet in that so we're going to make that treble crochet in that last skipped stitch there. Do the 4 double crochet in that first chain 2 space in this group of 4 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a 2 double, chain 3 in that next chain 2 space. 2 double in the same chain 2 space, and then just 2 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. And then we'll work a treble crochet. Remember, this one goes in that chain 3 space. And then for the corner, we'll do 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 double, chain 3, 2 double in the corner space. One, 2, and then 3 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. 2, 3, and working the treble down in that chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. 2 double crochet in that first chain 2 space of the group of 4 doubles, and then our 2 double, chain 3, 2 doubles in that same chain 2 space, 4 double crochet in that next chain 2 space, and then we can continue around with our trebles in those skip stitches around 106, and those front post half double crochet around the puff stitches, and so on. So continue to work your way around all 4 sides, and I'll meet you at the end. When you've completed all 4 sides, you can go ahead and join to that first stitch that we made of the round and fasten it off. Round 110 using color E. We will start in any of that corner in the chain 3 space. We will use a half double crochet, chain 2, and half double crochet in the same space to start this round. Back post half double crochet around the first stitch, chain 1, we will skip the next stitch, back post half double crochet around the next. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and then we'll back post half double crochet around this next double crochet and the treble. So we'll go around both of those with a back post half double crochet. chain 1, we will skip the next stitch, back post around the next one, and we'll do that one more time. So chain 1, skip a stitch, back post around the next one, which should bring us to the chain 3, where we will half double crochet, chain 2, and half double crochet in that same chain 3 space. Chain 1, back post around the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, back post around the next stitch, and one more time, chain 1, skip 1, back post around the next stitch. Chain 1, skip the next stitch. We'll back post around the treble. Do not chain 1. We're going to skip the 3 stitches, so the back post, half double crochet and that chain 1, and we'll back post around the next treble. And chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half, chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half, and one more time, chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half double crochet. Okay, which should bring us to the corner again. We chain 1, we do the half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet, chain 1, back post around the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, back post half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, back post half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, back post around the treble, do not chain 1, back post around the next treble, chain 1, skip 1, back post, chain 1, skip 1, back post half, chain 1, skip 1, back post, chain 1, and ready for the half double crochet, chain 2 in that chain 3 space. So we'll continue to repeat our way around each of these peaks, outlining them, and I'll meet you at the next corner. Okay, so I've made the 22 repeats down my first side, and I am ready to do the half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in this chain space. And we'll chain 1, half double crochet around that first stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, half double crochet around the next stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, and then this is where we do the half double crochet around both the treble and the double crochet that comes after it, like that. Chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half double crochet, and that should be the last double crochet before the corner chain space. And then we're ready to start all over like we did at the beginning. So half double crochet, oops, there should be a chain 1 here, and then half double crochet in the corner, chain 2, half double crochet, chain 1, and we'll back post half double around that first double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, back post half, chain 1, skip a stitch, and then back post around the double and the treble, chain one, skip a stitch, back post, chain one, skip a stitch, back post, and then we're ready to do our 22 repeats, starting with the half double crochet, chain two, half double crochet in that space, and working our way along the next side. So you can go ahead and finish off the 4 sides for this round, and I'll see you at the end of it. When you have worked your way all around this round, you can go ahead and join with the slip stitch to our starting stitch. Each side should have a total of 48 half double crochet, 186 back post half double crochet with 208 chain 1 spaces and 23 chain 2 spaces with that chain 2 in the corner. Well, my friends, we have made it to the final round of this beautiful crochet along. Let's take our time to enjoy each of the stitch as we complete round 111. Let's take color A. We will start in any of the corner spaces in that chain 2 space, starting with a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet in that same corner stitch, chain 3, and one final single crochet in that corner. So there should be 4 single crochets with a chain 3 on either side of the chain 4 in the middle. We'll chain 1, and skipping this half double crochet, we will back post half around the back post half from last round, chain 1, and make a back post half double crochet around all 3 of those next back post half doubles. Chain 1, back post half around that next back post half, we'll chain 1, and skipping this half double crochet, we will do what we did in the corner stitch as well. So single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet all in that chain 2 space. Chain 1, skipping the half double crochet, we'll back post half around the next one, chain 1, and we'll do that once more, back post half, like so. Oops, sorry, we need to chain 1 there, back post single around that next back post half, we will skip this back post. We are going to double crochet in the chain space of round 109 and closing round 110 as well. So yarn over and come down into, it's my light blue round 109, working around 110 to make that double crochet. Skip this back post half, and we'll make that back post single around there. So there's no chains in between the back post single, the double crochet, and the next back post single. Okay, we will chain 1, back post half, 2 times. So chain 1, back post half, Okay, so that is our repeated pattern for along the side. Okay, so starting with that chain 1, then we will work into that chain 2 space again, our single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 3, and one final single crochet. And then with the chain 1 after that, we will back post around the next back post half around the next back post half, chain 1, and repeat that. Oops. Chain 1, and then it's a back post single, no chain, double crochet in the chain 1 space of round 109 and closing 110, no chain, skipping that back post half, we'll make the back post single, chain 1, back post half, chain 1, back post half. Okay, so you can repeat that for 22 repeats, and I'll meet you back here just before our next corner. So I finished my 22 repeats, which should take you to this last peak before the corner. So we will go ahead and do the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, all in that chain 2 space, chain 1, we'll back post half around that next back post half, chain 1, and then work that back post half around the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. 2, 3. Chain 1 and back post half around the next one, chain 1. Then we're ready to begin our next side in the corner with that single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, all in that corner, chain 2 space, chain 1, back post half around the next back post, skipping the half double crochet in the corner, chain 1, back post half around the next 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Chain 1 and back post half around that last back post before our next chain 2 space, and then ready to begin those 22 repeats along this side. Okay, so enjoy working this last round, and I'll see you back at the end. I'm ready for my final few stitches. We'll do the chain 1, 1 back post half double crochet, chain 1, back post half double around those next 3, chain 1, and our final back post half double crochet, chain 1, and join to our starting single crochet to fasten off. And friends, we have done it. We have completed our journey on this myriad of stitches. Thanks for taking the time to watch along with me. Hopefully it was helpful for some of you. Enjoy your finished project, and I can't wait to see what our lovely designer has for us next. So thanks again, everybody. Give yourself a big pat on the back and enjoy.